Yo, what's up guys? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Check it out, man. We got a freaking jet boat in here. This is not a jet ski. Yes? What do you have here?
First JP Racing.
Oh, damn. They don't know yet though. I haven't told them anything about it. This is actually a boat from Houston, Texas. Was driven down here this morning. This boat had an engine built by somebody else. This is the motor that we pulled out of the boat. As you can see, man, regular aftermarket piston, and the middle piston is different. So for some reason, they said, screw it. We're gonna sling in a third piston into that motor that doesn't match the other two, and we're gonna send it like that. So unfortunately, the motor failed, and now we're here repairing the issues on the ski, or on the boat. This ain't even a jet ski. So this is the motor that we have built for it. This is an OEM replacement 300 engine. We actually did all Supertech and Kalas valve train up here, ARP rod bolts. We're sticking with the stock rods and the stock pistons on this motor because there's no reason to switch it out for something like this.
A few moments later.
Why are you laughing? Because we just lost the whole scene that I recorded right before this. Real funny. Yeah, real funny.
The third time.
Third time, great.
You know what they say, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. All right, so obviously we're getting it ready to get lifted into the back of the jet ski here.
Jet boat.
Jet boat. I said jet ski again? No. All right, guys, got the engine all hoisted up, ready to drop in. Just gonna have to go ahead and get this exhaust manifold bolted up there. Angel is taking it out of the bag here. He actually brought all these extra parts down from Texas with him. So a lot of the stuff is still backed up. We're still just taking it all apart and putting it all in here as we go along. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this wiring situation moved out of the way, make some room for this engine to drop in, and then hopefully get some oil in there, start it up, and then go test this thing. All right guys, we have the motor in there, strapped down. We're just putting the oil in right now. Everything else is done though. Everything's connected, all the electrical connections. We also have the carbon seal installed with the jet pump. So the boat is literally about to start right now. We're gonna prime the engine, get it to turn over a few times, make sure everything's good there, and then fire it up.
A few inches later.
Man, and just like that, we're all done with the boat. Check it out, guys. We already primed the motor up. So I'm gonna hit this right here. It still has a code for the IBR system. This boat does not have an IBR system, so he's gonna have to get a dash pack and fix that. But check it out. What do you think, man? You gonna enjoy it for more than 10 minutes this time?
I'm excited.
Alright guys, so we are at the Oasis. Just gonna dip this thing in, kind of just idle it around, make sure everything's on point. That way he could take his long trip to Texas back. I think he said it's 17 hours. So this boat came in at 10 a.m. It's probably 1:30 right now. So. She sounds great. Only thing is that with this engine light on, it's not going to allow us to pass like 5,000 RPM. So I'm just going to let it run, make sure the motor breaks in nice and easy. This is a brand new engine. This is the first time we're out with it. So I just want to make sure there's no leaks, obviously, anything going on. But so far, so good, guys. Not bad for a 3-hour build. right, boys. Boat runs good. Only thing we got to adjust on it is going to be the carbon seal. We got to just slide it back some or forward some. But other than that, how'd you feel?
Dude, I'm excited. Thing ripped.
Yeah, dude, this is definitely a lot peppier than Cletus's boat for sure.
We have to race them now.
This thing feels fast, yo. Yo, as soon as you punch the throttle, it's just like, bah! It's there. The power's like there instantly. So, all right, let's head back to the shop, get this thing buttoned up, and you're headed back to Texas.
I'm back to Texas. Long drive.
All right, guys, they're there. Let's talk about the wheels. Brand new JP Racing wheels are now in stock. They are available on the website. All details on these wheels. They will come with the adapter that you need to run them in your ski. They are made out of one-piece billet aluminum. They are computer balanced. Normally you see some wheels that have the inside drilled out or this lip in here. I feel like that will mess with the structural integrity of the wheel. So the center of the wheel is all solid on both. The only thing that changes obviously is the diameter. This is a 142. Which produces 23 pounds of boost over there. This is a 135 that produces 17 pounds of boost. The 135 being the most popular since it's just a drop-in wheel, where the 142 you have to modify the housing to accept that wheel. But with the added modification to the housing, you get added boost. Like I said, 23 pounds versus the 17 pounds. We have plenty of them in stock. They're good quality. They feel very, very nice. And like I said, this is definitely something that I would recommend if you're looking for a lot of top end or more acceleration. So 23 17-pound wheels are out right now. We are going to be doing a bigger wheel than this. We do have an option to do a 25 wheel, but I think we're going to make an even bigger wheel than that. So stay tuned, guys. We're only going to get better with these things, and you guys are going to get a better product. Yo, what's up, guys? We're back over here at the shop this morning. Got another yellow RXP in for a stage 1 plus. So we're gonna knock this out, take it out, test it, see how this one does. And man, we are full to the brim with skis, RXPs, GPs, GTIs. We got the whole freaking crowd in here right now, and we are jamming. Thanks to you guys, thanks for the support, man. I never imagined this thing would be so busy the way it is, and making all the skis fast. So we'll catch you guys in the rest of this episode. Go test this thing out, see what it does. So a little tip for you Yamaha guys, when you're doing your clutches, if you're doing it at home, make sure you tilt the ski up. That way all the oil that's in the engine moves all the way back, and you could go ahead and take out the clutch in the front and not make a mess inside of the hole. Uh-oh. Take it out, take it out, take it out.
Why?
So you can see it going again.
You ever play with my
Yo,
like
that was awesome. Is that the first one?
Nah, second.
Second? Nice.
I felt it, like I felt it.
Well,
I lined it up and I felt it wasn't getting tight, so I was like, time to let go.
we did have that one in the fridge for a while. So,
And I got the shit hot as hell.
yeah. Yeah, that's the
It
trick,
instantly.
man. Is to just get that real hot and then freeze that ring and it's in. All right, bet. So he's finishing up on the pump setup. I want to show you guys how to check if your clutch is bad on a SVHO motor or SHO motor, any Yamaha motor. I'm going to show you guys right now how to test if your clutch is bad. First off, if you're feeling a loss of power, usually these skis are somewhere in the 70 mile an hour range stock. So if you're only going about 50 miles an hour, you got one or three things. Your clutch is shot, plugs are bad, or the motor's blown up. So one or the other. That's what's going on with it. Quick way to figure out if your clutch is bad on the Yamahas or not. This wheel on your supercharger is only supposed to spin one way. The other way, when the clutch is good, it locks. So when the charger's in the ski and you could spin the wheel one way and the other way, that means your clutch is bad. You got to change it out. and you'll get all your performance back as soon as that's done. All right, so story behind the Yamaha. The customer comes in, tells us that he just picked it up. He's had it, he rode it one time, I think he said, for like 4 or 5 hours. The ski only goes 50 miles an hour. The previous owners of the ski told him when they sold it that they had the computer program for the ski to go 50 miles an hour because they have kids. Instead of just being honest and telling them, yo, the clutch is shot on this thing, you know. Yeah, or just be like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with it, it's not going fast. He did get a good deal on it, so maybe they knew and that's why they sold it for so cheap, but still, man, just be honest, yo. Just be like, yo, there's something wrong with it, I don't know what it is, fix it, you know. But no, they made up this elaborate story.
Pretty good story, man.
It's a pretty good story, I guess, man, if you believe it. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're gonna get the ski on point, give it back to our customer. He's gonna be even happier to have the ski. All right, guys, Angel just finished up the impeller, stainless steel wear ring, and the service on this one. I'm already done with the clutch. I just finished doing the spark plugs and the oil filter. We're just draining the oil now so we can get some fresh oil in there. But before anything, I wanted to show you this debacle over here. This is you.
Me.
And who's this, Angel?
The guy that she told you not to worry about.
Dang. Her best friend. The guy that she told you not to worry about. Yo, I'm all about people doing their own stuff, man. I support it 100%. But man, sometimes you just gotta leave certain things.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You gotta leave certain things to us, guys. You know, spend the extra 50 bucks, 80 bucks, and get something quality, man. Something that's made for this stuff. So we're gonna install that real quick. Put some oil on this, start it up, and we're gonna go test both of them, see how they do.
Wow.
All right, guys, the Stage 1 Plus is all set up, so we're gonna go out, test it right now. Make sure this thing's on point. I'm gonna check for leaks, check for anything that's not supposed to be here, and then we'll come back, strap it back up, and it should be go. Should be go.
Should be go. Huh?
Should be go.
Should
Should
be.
be
See your pop socket. I want to take a picture of that shit.
pop socket. All right.
You're such a badass.
I know, bro. It's crazy. It's so crazy. All right, guys, so we are back on this GP today. We took it out the other day, but it was cavitating really bad, so we had to take it back to the shop, disassemble the whole pump, and see what was going on in there. And it was actually the impeller that was all bent up and banged up, so we switched it out. I'm gonna take it out now and see if that took care of the issue. That way I could call my customer and tell them to come grab it. Oh yeah. So before you would take off with the ski and it would just be banging off the limiter, just da, 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 da. So now it's running perfect now. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this back on the trailer, head back to the shop, clean it up, make sure it's good, call my customer, tell them to come grab it. Another one. We turn these skis over so fast, man, that I don't know how anybody else keeps up around here, to be honest. We pull out probably 4 or 5 skis a day out of the shop every day, man, and thank y'all for the support, because we got a lot of work. All right, guys, we are back at the shop. The Yamaha did absolutely perfect. I went ahead and called my customer, told him he could come at 4 and pick that thing up. So we're gonna just keep on working. Got a couple more things. Ah, mira, look who's here. Oh, Tibi. Tibi, actually. You guys remember Tibi, right? From the vagina on his legs?
Really?
Bubble.
No, really?
Bubble, you gotta get yourself a JP Racing pop socket, my man. Look at that, dog. Yo, all the pop sockets. Damn.
Make sure you got a JP Racing pop socket.
Yo, if you got a JP Racing pop socket, it doesn't fall off your fingers. You don't gotta worry about your cell phone falling off. All right, guys, probably gonna end the video here. We have a ton of work to do and a ton of stuff that we have to catch up on. I just wanna show you a little bit of an update back here in the shipping room. A lot of the stuff coming up on the shelves now from the other side of the shop. A lot of new things that are also gonna be put on the shelf. So we're just slowly adding to the stock that we have here. That way, when you guys come to the shop or order something online, everything is in stock and we'll get it to you, or we'll do your servicing here at the shop. One day turn around, get you guys in and out of here. But yeah, man, I'm gonna actually put all these pop sockets up, put them in the bins, and yeah, we're out of here, man. Thank you guys for the support. If you guys need any parts, Sea-Doo parts, merchandise, we have shirts, we have pop sockets. We're gonna have hats probably next week. We're just gonna keep on growing the JP Racing line as much as we can. As long as you guys are supporting us, we're gonna keep on pushing forward, man. And I just wanna say thanks again, and yo, I guess we'll catch you on the next one, right?